Good morning, church family. It's good to be with you this morning. Yesterday, I was sitting down with Val after dinner, and I asked her what her favorite Bible verse was, and she said that it was Isaiah 43:18 and 19. And it's a beautiful passage, and it's also one of my favorite verses. And I'm going to read it right now and talk a little bit about what God's doing in our recovery ministry today and the exciting things that are new and exciting for us. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness, and streams in the wasteland. Past couple years have been really tough. Changes in leadership and changes in the way we do church because of COVID. There were bleak times with Serenity when we first started doing it on Zoom, where we were lucky if we had 18 people, and then we got to move outside, and things started to seem like they were getting a little better, and it would be 25 and 30 people, and it would be exciting to see that people really wanted recovery. And as things began to open up more, our friends at the recovery houses started coming, and right now we're bigger than we've ever been, and we have more people each week. And it isn't about the numbers, it's about the lives. And we're having influence on lives where people are learning to stay clean and sober, and they're learning to love Jesus, and they're learning to turn their will and their life over to Jesus Christ. And we teach that each week at Serenity. Exciting things are happening. In working with Darsh, we're working on setting up some new things, and even maybe hopefully for some of our folks a parenting class at some point. So it's been really exciting to see what God is doing. And I always had to remember and fall back and trust in God when I prayed when things didn't look so good during COVID and it was hard to meet. And I've read some statistics now, and it's pretty well documented that in the field that I'm in drug and alcohol recovery, there was a 100% increase in overdose death rate in Northern California alone. And this has been something that has been a terrible plague on our whole state. The most of the survey was in the San Francisco Bay Area, but Oroville and Butte County, we have our share of homeless and drug abuse issues. And doing the funerals during this time has been heart-wrenching. But God's doing a new thing. He's bringing people back, and he's bringing in leadership that's amazing. We became involved with our Came to Believe recovery that we're doing on Thursday night, and our ladies are teaching ladies from the recovery houses the steps and taking them through the steps. And God has lifted up 5 amazing ladies who are teaching, learning to be better teachers, learning to be better mentors, learning to be better sponsors, and it's really exciting. A couple of the other guys at our retreat, one of them is going to the rescue mission every week and sponsoring guys. And our cook went from just doing Serenity Cook to being in charge of the kitchen at OroNaz. And he's just so excited about what Jesus is doing in his life and through his recovery and through the Came to Believe retreat that we sponsored. We have another one coming up soon, and it's for everybody. If you'd like to go, we'll have information on it. But I just want to give God this huge shout out, this huge praise for what God's done, this new thing that's happening at Serenity, and this new thing I feel is happening to the church, in the Orville Church of the Nazarene. I am really excited about our future. I'm looking forward to moving into my retirement in about a year. But I know that God is going to lift someone up to be our leader in Serenity, and I'm going to be there to support them and mentor them just like someone was there for me. So it's easy to fret and it's easy to worry, but God tells us not to. I'm looking forward to the future, and from what I can see, it's bright. And I know that God is going to do a good thing in Orville, and he's going to do a good thing at the Orville Church of the Nazarene. God bless you, and I just hope you have a great week. Bye now.